Hi everyone, and welcome back to For The Hive. It's been a while since our last update, but we've been hard at work, and today we're excited to share what we've been building. There's a lot to cover, so let's get started. Let's start with an overview. Since the last devlog, we've been making steady progress on multiple fronts: combat, environments, UI, and much more. Every piece is coming together, and the game is starting to feel alive and dynamic. Before we dive into the details, a quick reminder that if you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe button and leave us a comment. It's a great free way to support the project, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on new features. Combat in For The Hive has received some big updates, making it more skill-based, tactical, and impactful. Every encounter now feels meaningful, and your decisions in battle can change the tide. Here's what's new. We've added the ability to now damage individual legs, allowing you to either disable or fully dismember them. Each leg takes away some speed and agility from you or the NPC. Destroying all legs on one side, for example, makes movement very sluggish or even uneven, and losing all legs entirely reduces health significantly, and depending on your overall health and character build, it could even result in death. Breaking the wings now also removes the ability to fly, grounding your enemy and making them more vulnerable. You can imagine fighting certain species, targeting their wings could greatly improve your chances of overcoming the encounter. Insects in nature can survive headless for a while, and for the hive, losing your head doesn't mean instant death. Instead, you'll lose health over time, and the ability to bite. Let's hope you have some other skills, because you'll need to escape and find a medic to reattach it. Losing or having your abdomen disabled causes also continuous health loss and reduces stamina, making it harder to escape or land that finishing blow. And finally, destroying the thorax results in instant death. In addition to all these amazing changes, we've added an inner mesh. The inner mesh system visually shows exposed internal sections, giving you clear feedback on your enemy's weakened state. Plus, it's kind of gross, which we love. Finally, we've added dynamic blood visuals. This now enhances the intensity of combat, making every battle feel raw and immersive. Overall, these new mechanics make combat feel much more strategic. Disabling or destroying specific parts of an enemy requires you to think carefully about your approach. Targeting legs might slow them down, but going for a wing could take away their aerial advantage. Combat is much more skill-based now, which adds weight to every encounter. Sometimes you might even reconsider attacking in certain situations. With these changes, combat feels unique and satisfying. Ripping apart your enemies piece by piece is not only visually rewarding, but also deeply strategic. Every fight is different, and every victory feels earned. Looking ahead, of course we'll keep refining combat as we move closer to release. But we're excited about where it stands now. This system is in a great place for the upcoming playtest. And we can't wait to see how you experience these mechanics and what creative strategies you come up with. To make each insect feel unique, we've introduced the beginning of a skill system. In the game, there are 3 types of attacks. Light attacks, which are quick, basic attacks. Heavy attacks, more powerful, specialized moves unique to each insect. And passive abilities, ongoing effects or benefits that enhance gameplay, which we'll expand upon in the future. So far, each insect has been equipped with one light attack and one heavy attack. For now, all species share the bite attack as their light attack. And here are the heavy attacks that we've implemented so far, with the exception of the jumping spider, which is still in progress. For the bee, use a powerful sting attack to deal high damage in close quarters and deliver venom damage over time. For the termite, acid spray. Spray acid to corrode enemies from a distance and drain stamina. For the ant, charge into your foes with brute force, knocking them back and causing massive damage. And finally, for the jumping spider, which is still work in progress, is lightning leap. Leap at enemies with speed and precision, delivering devastating attacks. In this upcoming playtest, the full skill tree system won't be functional yet, but we have started working on it and we're excited to share more in the near future. Eventually, players will be able to develop their characters with a wide variety of skills, adding even more depth and customization to the game. With the introduction of light and heavy attacks, each species is starting to feel truly unique. These abilities not only fit the natural behaviors of their respective insects, but also bring variety and strategic choices to every counter. As the skill tree develops, you'll be able to fine-tune your playstyle even further, making every insect your own. We can't wait for you to test out these abilities and see how they change the flow of combat. The user interface in For The Hive has received a significant overhaul, and we've added several exciting features to enhance both functionality and immersion. Let's break it down. Firstly, a minimap has been added to help you navigate the world. It will display important details such as resources, quest locations, friends, allies, neutrals, and enemies. This is still a work in progress, but it's already shaping up to be a valuable tool for exploration and strategy. The health icon. The health icon shows the individual health of each part of your insect. As mentioned earlier, this allows you to monitor specific damage and adjust your gameplay accordingly. Armor. A new armor icon displays the total armor of your bug, giving you a clear overview of how much protection you have during combat. We've also revamped the survival panel on the left with new UI icons. A new hunger icon. To refill the bar, make sure that you eat plenty of food. A new energy icon. Make sure that you rest up well in order to refill the bar. And a new cleanliness icon. Cleaning your bug will remove any penalties incurred from being too dirty, which can be a result of continued high-impact combat. Stamina. Stamina is critical for most actions in For The Hive, and now you'll see a stamina bar that quickly refills after use. This ensures you can track your energy and plan your moves effectively. Main HUD bar. We've added a main HUD bar which includes slots for 1 light attack, 2 heavy attacks, and 3 passive abilities. This setup gives you quick access to essential combat abilities during intense battles. A console has been added to track notifications, which can be organized into customizable categories. Here are some of the things that it will show. Critical and non-critical info, such as damage dealt and damage received, quests and XP gains, world events like wars, alliances, and when your base is under attack. You'll be able to customize the event colors and choose which types of events you want to display, giving you complete control of the information that you see. Special Resource UI. A Special Resource Charge Up UI has been introduced, functioning similar to mana in other games. For example, Bees use venom in their stings, which is a resource that automatically refills over time. This is also investable, allowing you to enhance its efficiency as you progress. Time of day and menu access. At the top right, you'll find the time and the current day, and quick access to all menu icons such as inventory and settings. Opening the menu in-game now brings several options, each designed to give you complete control over your insect and the world around you. Number 1. The character. Opens a 3D model of your insect to inspect individual parts, upgrade skills, and enhance key stats. Inventory. Manage your items, food, and other critical resources efficiently. Quests. Track and manage quests from your faction leader, NPCs, or other factions. Family. View and manage your family members, see what they're up to, and send requests for them to join you in the world. Factions. Access detailed information about your faction, including member lists, and view other factions in the world to monitor their status and relationships. Party. Manage members of your party, upgrade, see real-time updates on their status including health and stamina to ensure they're ready for battle. And settings. Adjust sound, visuals, and other gameplay options. In this iteration, we've reintroduced partial voxel technology. This system allows us to create more dynamic and interactive environments, including tunnels, digging directly into the ground to create functional and strategic passageways. These tunnels can be used to evade predators, surprise enemies, or simply navigate the world more effectively. You'll also have the ability to create nests in real-world objects, such as trees or other natural areas. Build towering mounds above the ground to house your colony or claim valuable territory. Right now, we're using this voxel system to enhance map design, making environments feel more alive and immersive, but this is just the beginning. In the future, we plan to expand this system to players so that they can design and build their own bases. Imagine crafting an intricate underground network, or constructing towering mounds for your colony, or even setting up your nest inside a hollow tree. This feature has so much potential, and we're really excited about where it's headed. We haven't started on a completely new playtest zone yet, so we'll be keeping the current one, but with some small updates. That said, we have been doing work on maps, as you can see here. However, due to the specific nature and scale of For The Hive, a lot of custom work is required to ensure that the maps and assets not only look great, but also function seamlessly for gameplay. It's a detailed and time-intensive process. This year, we're aiming to bring on a full-time environment specialist to focus on creating the game's first full map. Once that's underway, we'll keep you updated on progress and share more details about what's to come. We are really excited to announce that the first combat playtest is officially going ahead. We have a confirmed date of the 30th of April, and we're currently working very hard to make sure we honour that deadline. Please stay up to date with the latest news as we get closer to the playtest. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Facebook, or Discord, as we'll be sharing more updates, answering your questions, and preparing you for what's to come. Now, on a personal note, I'll admit that I've been feeling a mix of excitement and apprehension about this playtest. This isn't the full game, it's just a small slice of what we're working on. A part of me is nervous that people might judge the game too harshly when it's still in development. But you know what? We want you to experience what we've done so far, and we're proud of the progress we've made. And at the same time, we're laser focused on our long-term vision. This playtest is just the beginning, and we're looking forward to hearing your feedback to make For The Hive even better. We've also been working on a shiny new website, and it's shaping up to be something amazing. The website will serve as a central hub for everything for the Hive, from updates to community resources, and it will be launching in the upcoming weeks. We're really excited to share it with you soon. We're also officially launching a Patreon. Now, I personally didn't want to introduce something like this until I felt the time was right, and that time is now. Before I explain what's included, I want to mention that we are fully committed to staying self-funded. Part of me has been a bit nervous about this because we don't want anyone to feel like we're here purely to raise money. That's why key playtests like this one will always be free and available to everyone. But for those of you who do want to support us in another way, we want to give you the option and offer something valuable in return. For those who choose to support us, we've set up some cool perks across 3 tiers. The first tier is $2 a month, and if you donate an equal amount to the release price of the game by the time we launch, you'll receive the full game for free. It's a great way to support us while essentially pre-ordering the game. The second tier, for only $5 a month, gives you access to a private development channel where we share exclusive updates on what's been worked on, a mention in the in-game credits to recognize your support, and an invite to monthly live calls with the team where we'll discuss progress, answer questions, and give you a closer look at the development process. And of course, that also includes all previous perks. In the final tier, which is $10 a month, all of the perks in the last 2 tiers are included, but also you gain the ability to test new features as we develop and release them. Essentially, you'll be able to test the game between playtests and early access releases, giving you a chance to directly shape the game with your feedback. The main reason we're launching this Patreon is because we're completely self-funded, and we don't want to sell out to a publisher. To get to the next level, we do need some additional resources, whether that's hiring new team members, creating assets, or expanding our capabilities. That said, we want to stress that Patreon support is not mandatory. If you don't or can't become a Patreon member, that's absolutely okay. We still love you, and you can support us in other ways, like liking and subscribing to our content. It's a free way to help the project, and it means the world to us. Thank you so much for listening. That's everything for today. And a huge thank you for your support. It really means everything to us. Let us know in the comments what you're most excited about, and we'll see you in the next devlog.